Sigmas, imagine waking up every day with an unstoppable mindset, focused, unshaken, and ready to dominate life on your own terms. Sounds powerful, right? Well, here's the truth. Only a handful of men have mastered this. What makes a Sigma male truly unbreakable? What habits set you apart from the rest of the world? And most importantly, are you mastering them? Picture this. You walk into a room, and without saying a word, people notice you. Not because you're loud, not because you're trying to impress, but because your aura commands respect, your discipline, your mindset, and your actions speak louder than words. That, my friends, is the power of mastering these 6 unstoppable Sigma male habits. A Sigma male isn't born, he is built. He is forged through habits that elevate him beyond the average man. And today, I'm revealing the 6 game-changing habits that make Sigma males unstoppable. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Aristotle. Sigmas, let's dive in. Number 1. Extreme self-reliance, the lone wolf mentality. Sigmas don't wait for permission because they don't need it. They operate on their own terms, trusting their abilities rather than relying on external systems for security or validation. This mindset isn't just about confidence, it's about survival in a world that subtly pushes men toward dependency. Society encourages men to rely on jobs for financial security, on relationships for emotional stability, and on technology for even the simplest tasks. But a Sigma understands a fundamental truth. That's why self-reliance is at the core of the Sigma mindset. History proves that the most influential men were fiercely independent. Think of Nikola Tesla, who worked alone for years, prioritizing his vision over societal approval, or Bruce Lee, who rejected traditional martial arts teachings to develop his own system. These men didn't wait for someone to guide them, the guide. A Sigma embodies this principle in everyday life. When a problem arises, he doesn't panic. If his car breaks down, he knows basic repairs or at least how to find a quick solution. If his paycheck is late, he has multiple income streams to fall back on. If his Wi-Fi stops working, he doesn't complain. He either fixes it or shifts to something productive. This mindset isn't just practical, it's powerful. Studies in psychology show that self-reliant individuals experience less anxiety and higher overall life satisfaction. They are more resilient, able to handle setbacks without falling apart. Because, here's the truth, being dependent means being controlled. And a Sigma? He refuses to let anything or anyone dictate his life. Instead, he masters self-reliance, ensuring that, no matter what happens, he remains in control of his own destiny. Number 2. Mastery of emotional control. The calm in the storm. A true Sigma understands that emotions are powerful, but they should never dictate actions. While most men allow their feelings to control them, reacting impulsively, lashing out in anger, or crumbling under pressure, you remain composed. This is the essence of emotional intelligence, a skill that few master but one that separates the truly powerful from the weak. Psychologists have long studied the effects of emotional control, linking it to higher success rates, better leadership skills, and stronger relationships. A famous psychological study demonstrated how individuals who could delay gratification and control their impulses were far more successful in life than those who acted on emotion alone. The same principle applies to social dynamics. When a Sigma doesn't react emotionally, whether to insults, pressure, or provocation, he becomes untouchable. Most men fall into the trap of emotional reactivity. Someone disrespects them and they lash out. A woman pulls away and they panic. Society pressures them and they conform. But you pause, you take a breath, you assess the situation logically before responding. This simple act puts you ahead of 99% of men because it prevents others from manipulating you. The ability to remain calm in high-pressure situations is a psychological advantage. In social dynamics, an emotionally controlled man is seen as 2 traits that naturally command respect. Women in particular are drawn to men who display because it signals strength and leadership. If you can remain composed when others would break, you demonstrate an unshakable confidence that is rare and deeply attractive. Mastering emotional control is like developing a superpower. It shields you from unnecessary drama, keeps you focused on your goals, and ensures that your actions always come from a place of intention rather than reaction. In a world where emotional outbursts are common, true control makes you a force to be reckoned with. Number 3. Laser-sharp focus. The unwavering mindset. Sigmas don't waste time on meaningless distractions. While most people get caught up in endless scrolling, gossip, or chasing fleeting validation, a Sigma operates differently. His focus is his power. When he sets his mind on a goal, nothing, no social media, no trivial drama, no pointless conversations can pull him away. This level of concentration isn't just rare, it's scientifically backed. Studies in cognitive psychology show that deep focus, often called, leads to higher productivity, better problem solving, and increased creativity. When your mind is locked in, your brain releases dopamine, reinforcing the desire to stay engaged and achieve mastery. This is why some of the world's most successful individuals, Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, Nikola Tesla, were known for their obsessive focus on their work. They eliminated distractions and directed all their energy toward their purpose. So how does a Sigma maintain such unwavering focus? By cutting out the noise. He sets clear priorities, knowing that time is the most valuable asset. He trains his brain to resist short-term gratification in favor of long-term gains. This means saying no to unnecessary entertainment, limiting pointless social interactions, and avoiding anything that doesn't align with his mission. A Sigma understands that focus is a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it gets. If you allow distractions to control your life, you'll never reach your full potential. But if you cultivate discipline, turning off notifications, scheduling deep work sessions, and surrounding yourself with purpose-driven activities, you gain an unstoppable edge. In a world full of distractions, the ability to focus is a superpower. And for a Sigma, it's not just a habit, it's a way of life. Number 4. Moving in silence. Let actions speak. Ever notice how the loudest people in the room often have the least to show for it? There's a reason for that. Psychologists call it a cognitive bias, where those with less ability tend to overestimate themselves, while those with true skill and intelligence remain measured and humble. A Sigma male doesn't waste time boasting about his potential. He doesn't need to. His results speak louder than words ever could. This is exactly why people are drawn to you, and why some fear you. Unlike those who constantly seek validation, you operate in silence, making moves behind the scenes. While others are busy broadcasting their goals, you're executing yours. This creates an aura of mystery and power. People don't know what you're up to, and that unsettles them. Studies show that unpredictability is a key factor in commanding respect. When others can't gauge your next move, they have no choice but to watch in anticipation. Meanwhile, the ones who doubted you or underestimated your capabilities start feeling uneasy. Why? Because by the time they realize what you've accomplished, it's already too late. While others are posting about their hustle, you're actually hustling. While they talk about success, you're achieving it. And when you finally emerge, there's no need for explanations or grand announcements. The impact of your work does all the talking. That's why a Sigma doesn't just win, he dominates. Not through noise, but through undeniable, unstoppable action. Number 5. Ruthless self-discipline, the backbone of greatness. Sigma males operate on an internal drive that sets them apart. While most people wait for motivation to strike, a Sigma understands that motivation is fleeting. Discipline, however, is permanent. This is what separates the exceptional from the ordinary. Studies in psychology confirm that a 2013 study published in The found that individuals with high self-control consistently achieved better results in various aspects of life, career, health, and relationships, because they didn't rely on emotional highs to take action. Want to be in the top 1%? Master self-discipline. Set a routine, eliminate distractions, and execute daily, regardless of how you feel. Successful athletes, entrepreneurs, and high achievers don't wait for motivation. They create habits that make success inevitable. Sigma males understand that external validation and temporary bursts of inspiration won't build an empire. Only relentless consistency will. No excuses, no shortcuts, just action. Number 6. The power of walking away, unshakable detachment. Sigmas don't seek validation or cling to situations that no longer serve them. Unlike most, they don't tolerate toxic relationships, draining environments, or jobs that strip away their individuality. The power to walk away is what sets them apart. Psychologically, this aligns with when something is rare or difficult to attain, its value increases. A man who can detach effortlessly is seen as high value because he refuses to settle. Women, employers, and even social circles take notice when someone isn't afraid to leave. It signals confidence, self-worth, and an unshakable belief in oneself. Detachment isn't about apathy, it's about knowing your worth. Studies in behavioral psychology confirm that people with AE, those who believe they shape their own lives, experience less stress and greater success. A Sigma embodies this by prioritizing peace over fleeting attachments. By mastering the art of letting go, you send a clear message. That mindset isn't just powerful, it's magnetic. Sigmas, these 6 habits are not just concepts, they are the foundation of an unstoppable mindset. Master them, and you will rise above the rest. If this video hit home, smash that like button and subscribe to join this powerful community of elite Sigma males. Apply these habits, stay relentless, and keep evolving. Having said this,